that you are twisting and letting your hips move, your arms move. You're going up on that tall. And try to keep your arms kind of relaxed. Don't feel like you have to force them side to side, right? You want them to feel weightless because soon enough, they're going to be weighted. Oh. So just going side to side. Let's go about one more to each side. And then we're just going to do some forward arm circles, right? So taking your time. They can be smaller. They can be bigger. Whatever makes your arms happy, right? Then you, of course, have to reverse, right? Because if you go forward and don't go backwards, your shoulders get mad. They're going to be like, are you kidding me? What in the heck? Got 2 more here. And then you're just going to go into high knees, and we're going to kind of pull under that hamstring to get that knee up just a little bit higher, right? Yeah. And it kind of feels good. You're like, we do this on the floor, right? Standing Pilates. Done. And today's workout's just all kinds of fun. It's going to be lots of burnout moments where you're like, she tells me to do this one more time. I'm going to kick her. And then your screen's going to crack, and I won't even feel it. So you're going to go one more to each side. And then we're going to go our butt kicks and just letting those arms float open, right? We're trying to open up the chest, warming up those shoulders, because shoulders are kind of like knees. If you don't warm them up enough, you're going to be paying for it later. And you want to be able to use your shoulders, right? If you couldn't use your shoulder, you'd have trouble brushing your teeth, getting dressed, and both of those things, if you can't do them, would be pretty awkward. So you always want to be able to brush your teeth, you know. So just going side to side. Remember, just kind of letting your arms float. It doesn't have to be like you're forcing them, right? You can keep them relaxed. Whatever feels good. We're going to go one more to each leg. And then we're just going to do a straight kick. So you're just kicking straight. You can have your arms wherever they want to be. If you want to kind of hold like a boxing position, you could. If you like adding in your arm as an opposite, you can. It's really up to you. Whatever makes you a happy person, right? Happy, happy, happy. Of course. And we're not doing anything too crazy leg day today. A little bit of leg, but nothing too wild. So we got about 10 seconds here. And then we're going to do some body weight rows. So let's go about one more to each side. Then you can relax. So body weight rows, you're going to have your arms out front. You're going to pull back, squeeze your shoulder blades, slowly come back in. So you're just going to pull back, squeeze, and come back in, right? Imagine you're pulling something, or you've got dumbbells. You're just pulling and squeezing, right? So it's not crazy hard because it's just your arms, but we're warming up those shoulder blades, and we're getting you moving. And that's the important part. We're going to do 5 more. So here's 1. Here's 2. Really focus on exaggerating that squeeze. 3. Here's 4. Here is 5. So now you're going to do kind of a slow mountain climber. You're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg, and you're going to alternate, kind of extending up. Right? You're climbing a mountain. But you don't have to go fast. Try to get that knee up to your waistline, and you want to try to extend that arm and reach as much as you possibly can, because you want to get those arms grooving. Right? And this is going to get your body in gear to do some balance work. And that's good too. I think so. Yeah, and whatever I think is, of course, the right thing. Right? My camera's not high enough to get my arms in the full picture. My arms are just too long. I'd have to have my camera up at the ceiling, I guess. We got 10 seconds here. Done a great job. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to do hip openers. So imagine you're stepping over a baby gate, right? So you're going to come up. You're going to bring that leg wide and back. Come up, wide. Kind of like almost a heart shape too. But you just want to open up those hips. Get those hip flexors moving. Right? And this is what I do, step over the baby gates. Right? You got to step over them, because if you move the latch, that's when Franklin, he's like, oh, I can escape. So you have to be able to do something he can't do. And to my knowledge, he can't do this yet. So just going side to side here. And taking your time. It doesn't have to be fast. You just want to open up those legs, because they like to be used. Okay, so now you're gonna do a reverse. So you'll come forward and then back, right? No, you come back and then forward, that's it. See, I can't even say reverse, right? And it's gonna be more awkward. You're like, what? And if you can't get it, just keep moving, right? Remember, I didn't even know what the opposite was, so there you go. It just shows you. You just gotta do what you gotta do. Make it up as you go. We got 10 seconds here. So we'll go 5 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here is 4. Here is 5. And we're gonna warm up our shoulders just a little bit more. So you wanna have your elbows tucked into your body. Palms are up tight. You're just gonna come wide and back. So as you come wide, you don't want there to be any space between your elbows and your body, right? So we're warming up our rotator cuffs here, right? If you have bad shoulders, this is a good move you can just add into daily movement, right? Doesn't take much. You don't even need weights. It's not too hard, but it's gonna help those muscles become stronger. Okay, we got 5 more. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're gonna come up, arms are up at like a 90 degree. You're gonna let your forearms come down and back, right? Kind of touchdowns here. So we're still getting those rotator cuff muscles. And that doesn't mean we're doing a lot of shoulder work, but we are doing some good biceps today. So when we do good biceps, of course, that includes your shoulders. Who knew? I did. So you got 5. Here's 4. Here's 3. Try not to let those elbows drop. 2, 1. You can relax. Take your arms out. Grab a quick sip of water. And grab your dumbbells. So our first move here, it's going to have 2 arm movements with it, and we're going to do our hip hinge, right? So our hip hinge is that good morning. Okay, so I'm going to show you the move. You just kind of watch and relax to start with. So you're going to have your arms start by your hips. You're going to hinge down. You're going to do a bicep curl. You're going to come down. You'll do a front raise, come back, and then you're going to stand all the way up, right? Okay, so you'll hinge. You're going to curl, come back, front raise, come back, stand up. Okay, go ahead and go if you have it. So taking your time on this move, you don't want to go fast. You want to make sure your arms aren't just swinging, and you want to stand up in between every position, right? So this is going to get you good at picking stuff up off the floor. So after this, you'll never can say like, oh, I threw my back out by picking up a piece of trash. No, heck no, you do Pilates. Okay, so it's that curl, front raise. Okay, so when you do that front raise, if you have your palms facing each other, it makes it a little bit easier on the shoulder. Okay, and when you do the front raise, your body's gonna wanna swing. Try not to just throw those arms up. You wanna control those arms down too, okay? And you're just repeating this over and over and over until our arms fall off. I'm just kidding. Where am I? I don't make jokes when I work out. Okay, you guys are doing a great job. We're almost there. You're over halfway, but just taking your time. We're gonna do 5 more sets. So here's 1, and I'm gonna stand up, coming back down. Here's 2, coming back up, coming down. Here's 3, coming back up, and repeating. Here's 4, and last set here, you're gonna go 5, and you're gonna relax. So the next move that we're gonna do, you have the option. You're gonna do a hammer curl, so palms will face each other. You can either just step back with your right leg and do a hammer curl and come back, or if you wanna amp it up a little bit, you're gonna do a split lunge, or you would lunge and curl and come back. Okay, so don't do the split lunge if it hurts your knee, okay? So you're either here, or you're gonna step back and curl, okay? 30 seconds per set. Ready? And go. So I will show you, here's your modifier one if you're not using that lunge, right? It's a step and a hammer curl, okay? If you wanted it to be harder and it doesn't hurt your knee, you'll do that split lunge and back, okay? So whatever you feel like you need to maintain, the arm movement doesn't change, but make sure you're paying attention to those legs. So it's gonna test your balance. You just need to do whichever variation feels better to you, okay? We got about 5 more here. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, Here's 4. Here is 5. You're going to switch legs. Go right into it. So you're either stepping and curling and coming back, or you're in that split lunge, going right into that motion, right? So we're getting lots of dynamic here because you're doing more than one movement at a time. Whoa, almost fell over again. I just try to tip over every now and then just so you guys know I'm not a robot or something, you know. Doing a great job maintaining that rhythm. Okay, we're going to go 5 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here is 3. Here's 4. Here is 5. Relax, take those legs out for a second. Okay, so now what we're doing, you're just going to do reciprocating bicep curl. So you're going to go a little bit quicker than normal, and your arms will never be in the same spot at the same time. Okay, so you're just cooking, right? And pumping those arms, elbows tucked in tight, trying to keep a good speed with it, right? Might as well go fast, don't you think? I do. So we got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you got reciprocating shoulder press, right? So same thing here. You're trying to keep those arms moving. You want to make sure your arms aren't in the same spot ever, right? That's why you got to reciprocate it, right? And I'm touching the ceiling. I'm just kidding. I'm not that tall. My arms are long, but I'm not that tall. I got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right back to our bicep curls. Pumping those arms, moving those arms. Core is tight, right? Elbows are tucked in tight. You're still breathing. We got to do this twice because we want to get the second burn, right? First time you do it, you're just like, oh, this isn't too bad. Second time is where I want you to be like, oh, this is bad. Okay, you got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulder pressing. Right? Sound effects help you. Shoulder presses are the ickiest, I think. Right? Kind of depends how much weight you have, but sometimes I think my shoulders could hurt without any weight, you know? Keep on pumping. After this, we got a water break. Okay, we got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Grab a quick sip of water. And we are still standing. We got one more set of standing. Okay, so what we're going to do here, you're going to have your weights. We're going to do kind of a cardio move, and then a balance move, cardio balance, and then after that, we're going to be on our mat the whole time. So your first move you're going to do is a monster walk. So you want to have your hips back, and you only want to go as low as you feel you can. You're going to stay there. You're going to step. You'll go 2 steps one way, 2 steps the other way. So on this, make sure your hips are pressed back. If it hurts your knees, just keep a soft bend, right? And keep on moving through it, okay? Weights are right by your chest. If you don't like the weights, don't use them. I don't care, okay? Ready? And go. So you're trying to stay as low as you can. You want to make sure your toes are pointing forward that whole time, right? Shoulders are back. You're just going 2 and 2. And you want to stay as low as you can that whole time. Your most important thing is to keep your hips pressed back, right? So we're trying to get a little cardio in, but it's also going to be working your glutes and your quads, right? And it kind of holds you almost in that hip hinge position, right? So you're getting some good back strength here too. You're going to have the strongest core in the world. And people are going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't even punch you. And you'd be like, yeah, do Pilates more, you know? You guys are doing a great job. We're almost there. You got 15 seconds. See, it's going pretty quick. Pretty quick. Had to look at what our next move is. I already forgot. Okay, we got go one more each way. Here's 1, 2, 1, 2. Standing up. Set those weights down. So left leg is going to be your stabilizing leg. You want to come down into kind of like a soft bend with that left knee. You're going to bend in, lift up. Bend in, lift up. So if that hurts your knee, you stay up more tall. You'll bend and kick. Bend and kick. So you're just alternating between a bent position. Then you come back, you lift. Ready? Go. So you'll bend, you'll kick. Bend, you'll kick. Right? Bend, kick. So remember, if you're modifying, just stay up taller, and you can still do those same motions. You're mostly doing kind of like a donkey kick, right? You're a horse, kick somebody behind you, right? That's what I'm doing, kicking. Okay, you're doing a great job, just rotating between those two. Try to really focus your weight on that left leg, right? That way it's got to stabilize, and it's got to keep you strong, okay? You're doing a great job. And we're almost there, so that's always good news, I think. Right, and remember, if your knee hurts, stand up a little bit taller. Try to keep those shoulders relaxed. If you feel really wobbly, try to look out like 5 feet from you at the ground and find a focal point, okay? We got 15 seconds, and then we switch legs, okay? So this doesn't necessarily have to be fast, but if you're on a roll, you keep on moving. You have 5 more. There's 1, 1. Here's 2, 2. Here's 3, 3. Here's 4, 4. Here's 5, 5. I'm turning just so you can see my other leg, and we're switching. Right leg is bent. You're going to go knee, kick, knee, kick. Right? Knee, kick. You're going to be singing that song all day, the old knee and kick. So nice and easy, right? Don't feel like you have to go super fast. Sometimes it takes a little bit for your brain to catch up on the balance, right? So make sure you're looking straight out in front of you. Find a good focal point. And once you feel like you're on a rhythm, if you feel like you can go quicker, go for it, right? And you don't even have to tap that left foot down to the ground at all. You can just keep it up, right? So there's lots of ways to make this move meaner, right? I could duct tape a weight to you. There's my wall. I hit it. I didn't knock a hole in it though. Got 5 more. Here's 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Here's 5, 5. Go ahead and relax. Grab those dumbbells. So now we're going to do that monster walk again. This time it's going to be kind of like a duck walk. So you're going to be down. You're going to step forward. You'll go 1, 2, 3. Then you'll step back 1, 2, 3. So make sure nothing's behind you, right? If you need to just do 2 steps and 2 steps, that's fine too. You want to stay low, and you're going to hold your weights. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, back, 2, 3. Okay, go for it. 1, 2, 3, back, 2, 3. Now, if that hurts your knees, do a high knee march, forward 3, and then do a high knee march, back 3. Right? So you could do it either way. It's going to work your balance, right? But if your knees don't like this, staying low, don't do it. Do the high knees. Okay? Either way you do it, it's going to get that cardio in, and it's going to test your balance. And that's what we want, right? So you could be low, acting like a duck, or you can be doing high knees for 3, high knees, back for 3. Right? So keep on doing, right? If you need to do a variation of both, you can. Right? But you just want to keep on maintaining. We got 30 seconds to go. Right? Boom. 1, 2, 3. Don't you feel like a duck kind of? Right? If you feel like you could get lower, of course, try to get lower. Right? We're almost there. We got another balance move after this, and then we're on the floor. So I don't know if that's not happening, so I don't know what it is. Okay, we're going to go 1 more full set. So we're going 1, 2, 3, coming back, 1, 2, 3. You're going to relax, set those weights down. Okay, so we're doing another single leg move. So your left leg is your stabilizing leg. You're going to start with your right knee up. You're going to kind of do a bird dip position and then come back up, okay? So here's option number one. If you modify, that's fine. You're going to step up and kick back again. So you'll repeat that first move that you did if this feels like it's too much to tilt and come back. Okay, ready? And go. Okay, so you're either tilting and coming back here, right? Trying not to let that right leg touch the floor, or you're gonna repeat that first move we did of the high knee and kick, okay? Either way you do it, I don't really care. As long as you're doing it and you are focusing on your form, okay? That's our most important thing here. So you're doing a great job here. We have 30 seconds until we switch sides, right? So it's kind of like you're almost doing a running man if you have that leg up. Okay, we got 15 seconds. And again, taking your time. It doesn't have to be fast. You just want to focus on holding that balance and holding that form. We're going to do 5 more. Here's one. Oop, I almost fell over. 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Last one. Here's 5. So we're going to switch legs. Right leg is our dominant leg. Go ahead and go on into it. That left knee would start up. You tip down and lift up. Right? Tip and lift. Or if you're modifying, you're going to go march, kick. Right? March, kick. Okay? So either way you do it, it doesn't matter. It's going to work you like crazy either way. Right? And it's going to test the balance. It's going to make those glutes and quads work together. And both of them will make you both strong. So that's always good. You're doing a great job here. We got 30 seconds. Just maintain it. Remember, we get to go to the floor after this. So that's good news. Isn't it? I think so. Yeah. And nice and easy. 20 seconds here to go. That was a long 10 seconds, wasn't it? I don't know. It's always long. 10 seconds sometimes seems longer than it should. Okay, you got 10 seconds now, though. See? Right? We got, here's 5. Coming back. 4. Coming back. 3. Coming back. 2. Coming back. And 1. Go ahead and relax. Grab some water. We're going down to the mat. I think you can see me. Let me adjust my camera just a little bit here. Okay. So you're going to have both dumbbells. And we're going to start with a core bracing move. So as you get situated, I'm going to show you what we've got. And we're going to do an add-up move here. So your legs will be in tabletop. You're doing your core bracing. So exhale, you're going to press up, extend those legs. Arms come back, legs come back. Exhale, extend up. Okay, we're going to do that for 30 seconds. Then we're going to add to it. You'll press, you'll come apart, you'll come together, you'll come back. Right, I'll remind you. But this first one, you're in tabletop. If you want 1 foot down, that's okay. We will repeat this so you don't have to switch sides. Okay, but exhale, you're going to kick those legs up, push your weights up. Inhale, come back. Go ahead. So exhale, push and kick. Inhale, back. Really focusing on that core. Exhale, push and kick. Inhale, come back. Right, head can stay down. Right, if your back hurts, put 1 foot down on the ground. Really focus in on that core and smashing that lower back down into the ground. Right, smash. Okay, we have 15 seconds until we add into this. Okay, you're doing a great job here. Nice and controlled, right? These are controlled Pilates moves. Okay, so your next one, press up. Stay right here. You're going to slowly come apart with your arms and legs. Slowly come together. Then back down into your starting position. So exhale up. You're coming apart. You're coming together. And you're coming back. Okay, so don't feel like your legs have to go to the ground. Right? Smaller motions are always better than wild, wacky movements. Okay, so we really want to hold the concentration in your core. Okay, moving your body together as one unit, right? You don't want your arms going faster than your legs. And of course, you don't want your legs to go faster than your arms. Okay, we're going to do 5 more. Here's 1, coming back, back. Here's 2, 2, coming back, coming back. Here's 3, 3, coming back, coming back. Here's 4, 4, coming back, coming back. Last one, you're up for 5 back. Good, coming in, and relax. So this next one that we're gonna do, you're gonna have your legs out straight. Weights are gonna be starting by your shoulder, and you're gonna do a chest press with a leg kick. So on this, keep that core tight. If you wanted to add a crunch, you can, you don't have to, but you wanna have your heels down, toes up. So for this one, we're not pointing our toes. Isn't that wild? I know. Okay, so you're gonna lift and press. Go ahead and go into it. Lift and press. So when your heel drives down into the ground, it helps you activate your core, right? So it's gonna help you push into the ground and help you push that back down. And that's why our toes aren't pointed. Fun fact for your day. Okay, so keep moving through. If your back was hurting, bend those knees a little bit, right? And still do that same motion. Okay, so we're punching, we're moving. Every time you press and that leg lifts, your core is activated. It is turned on. Whether you know it or not, it is there, right? I promise you. Okay, keep moving through that movement. You're doing a great job. We got about 30 seconds left. Hot dog, right? So remember, drive that heel into the ground as you lift, right? Hips are staying down. That leg is helping you push your back into the ground. It's helping you activate your core. We got 10 more. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Okay, so now we're just going back to our core bracing move, right? So we're gonna go right into it where we'll press up, come back and come back in. If you did one leg at a time, now you'll wanna switch, okay? So starting in tabletop, we press up and kick, arms and legs come apart, arms and legs come together, you come back down, okay? Coming up, coming apart, coming together, and back. So really working through this movement, and you wanna make sure you're paying attention to your back, right? Maybe last time you didn't have to modify and this time you do, that's okay, right? Do what you need to do to keep moving. We want our core to control this movement, right? You wanna try to have your legs as straight as possible, right? You want arms and legs moving together at the same speed. And of course you're breathing. And the good news is after this, you only have 1 move left. So hang on to that, right? So slow and steady. We got 20 seconds, and then we have 1 more move of the day, right? So hang with me here. You can do it, I promise. We're almost there. Let's go for 5 more. Here's up 1, 1, coming back, coming down. Up 2, 2, coming back, coming down. Up 3, 3, coming back, coming down. Up 4, 4, coming back, coming down. Last set for us. Up and down and back and down, and relax. Okay, so what you're gonna do here next is we're gonna do a chest fly with a reverse crunch. So a reverse crunch, I'm gonna show you what that is without the dumbbells. You would have your legs up in the air and you're trying to roll your hips up off the floor. So what you're gonna do on this chest fly, you're gonna be in a reverse crunch the whole time. You're trying to keep your hips up off the floor so your core is activated. Of course, you can have 1 foot down, just do tiptoes. Okay, so you're gonna be in that reverse crunch the whole time as you're doing a chest fly, right? So you're rolled up, your hips and your lower back are actually off the ground. How crazy. And you're gonna come wide and back, okay? So put 1 toe down if you need to. Try to pull your legs in as much as you can. Ready? Last move we have today. Go for it. So you're coming wide and back, wide and back. Trying to stay lifted up as high as you can. If that's hard for you, put one of your toes down and help you lift up off the floor. It's almost kind of like you're doing a mini bridge if you do that. Okay? Keep on maintaining. Every time we come together, squeeze and exhale. Inhale wide exhale together. Inhale wide, exhale together, right? Keep on moving, controlling that weight. Get those hips off the floor, right? We got about 30 seconds, right? Oof, this is rocking my abs right now, right? My arms are like, whatever, I don't care, but my abs are like, ooh, I don't like this. Okay, you're almost there, 20 seconds. Keep maintaining, exhale, squeeze, right? Pretend you're hugging someone, right? When we can hug people again, these chest flies are gonna make you such a good hugger. People are gonna be like, oh my gosh, I needed that, right? You're doing a great job. We got 5 more. Here's 1, keep those hips up. Here's 2, here's 3, here's 4. At number 5, we're gonna do a hold. Here's 5, hold your weights up, lift those hips up. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. And you are all done. Good job. You made it. Friday. Who doesn't love a good Friday?